Maybe in a while, I guess. It's just they only videotape for 1 hour, so maybe 1 to 2 weeks. I don't know. Can you explain the game? What kind of game is it?
We can use it to win menu at the American play.
You want to know something about you and American?
Like a game.
You want to know you play the game in America? Very young.
How you play in your life? Like as a kid? As a child? Oh, yeah, lots of games. What can we play as a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, we have to run around. I don't think we have as a little kid, I don't know. I can tell you about them, but I don't think we can play them in here. Like talk about them. Okay. Let's see. There's one game called hide and seek, right?
Hide and seek.
You know what hide and seek is?
Okay.
There's
Yeah.
Maybe. And it's like one person looks for everyone else. And then if the person finds you, you have to run away. And there's a special spot that means you're safe. You get in that spot, you're okay. But if they catch you, then next time you will have to look for everyone. Yeah. So that's one. Red Rover. Do you know what Red Rover is? Red Rover is the name of a dog. Yeah, Rover. It's like a dog name. So what it is a bunch of kids. There's 2 teams, 2 sides, and they all hold hands like this in a line. So there's here's a line of kids. Here's a line of kids. And they all know each other. So one side goes, Red Rover, send, I don't know, Michael right over. And then Michael, who's on the other side, has to run and break through the hands. And so the other team has to make sure that they don't break the hand. They keep holding hands. And if they do, Michael has to be on their team. But if he breaks through, he picks one person and they go to the other team. So it's whoever has the most kids at the end wins. So that's one. Tag, right? Tag is everyone runs away from one person, and he tries to catch you. If he catches you, then you're it. You have to catch everyone else. So we call it tag. It's very simple. You go tag. It's probably
Except about Chinese.
I think the most simple games are everywhere. So duck, goose.
I don't know.
Okay, duck, goose is it's like people sit in a circle like this, and one person walks around the circle, and he touches everybody's heads. So he goes duck, and you just say duck, and then he reaches one person and he goes goose, and the goose has to get up and chase him, and they run around the circle. And if he gets to the spot, then that person is it. But if the goose catches him, then he has to do it again.
We have same game. We call the 丢手绢. 丢手绢. Just have
手
卷. A close.
No, maybe you guys write it. Handkerchief. Oh. What's that? It's handkerchief. Yeah. That's yeah.
A lot of circle. And one take your handshake and just sing a song. And last he put the handshake in a child backup. And she should run, and if she don't found it, she will. I don't know how to say it.
She will be it. Next time she has to.
Yeah.
In English we just say the it. Yes. They're the one of us to do it. Okay. What else do we do? Do you know, there's one game, it's called Murder in the Dark. Yeah. Murder in the Dark.
How to play it?
Well, let's see, there's one person who is the murderer, and everyone else hides in the room, and the lights go out, and the murderer goes around and he finds one person, and, well, first of all, no one knows who the murderer is. Like, everyone turns out the lights and hides. But the murderer gets up and finds someone in the dark, touches them, and and tells them, you know, it's me, Larry. You know, whoever is the murderer says his name to who he touches. And then the person who was found in the dark just screams, "I'm dead!" and lies on the floor. Then everyone gets up and turns on the light, and they have to figure out who the murderer was.
We played it.
Yeah?
We call it Sasso.
Oh, okay.
Murder is Sasso.
Yeah. Okay, so we got that game too. Okay. Other games. Well, you know, there's sports too. You know, kids play basketball and soccer, stuff like that. What other games? It's hard to think of, actually. Can you think of any games? Maybe I've got. We played.
We play it by poker.
Oh, okay. Little kids like that?
No, little kids.
Okay, just you guys.
Play it. No.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to play.
Just
poker.
like you say the murder, right?
Mhm. Murder in the Dark?
Murder in the dark.
Yeah.
Because we just have some piece of poker, and we get one. You get a king. You are murdered.
Oh, okay.
Just sing.
Oh, same. With cards. Good. Well, there's other games we played. We played Slap. It's for two people. But what happens is, well, here, give me your hands. I'll show you. So your hands are like this. My hands are over you. I'll just move this over. And so what we do is I just wait, and then I go to slap you, your hands, like that. Now you're it. Yeah. So.
How to say it?
Just slap my hands. Try slapping. Yeah, and then sometimes you can tease the other person, like, yeah, see, like that. Usually, when you you say mean things, or you say things like, "You think you're gonna do it? Come on, I'm gonna get your hands. Just try and get away. You're so slow. Come on, don't be scared. Get your hands." Like that. That's slap. And you can be a little rude, that's how it is. It's better when two people know each other very well. So that way you can say, "So I saw your mom the other day, she was so ugly." You just taunt each other like that. So that's what, in high school, I do that with my friends a lot. Sorry, I didn't mean to, it didn't hurt your hand. Okay. It can actually hurt a lot, sometimes. And then there's card games too. My favorite game is Slapjack. It's another slapping game. It's you slap. Everybody has cards, and you just throw down cards one at a time. Every time there's a black jack, everyone has to slap it. The first person to slap it wins all the cards. You keep going, and whenever there's two of the same card, like there's a king, and the next person puts down another king, you have to slap it. There's all these different rules you can play. Whoever gets all of the cards wins. And it gets very intense. People get bruises on their hands because they slap so hard. Other games. These are sort of older games, but there's also Never Have I Ever. And it's a group of people play together, and they take turns saying, never have I ever, and then they say something they haven't done, like never have I ever broken a window. And then if someone has broken a window, they have to flip a finger. And usually people play till 5, sometimes till 10. So whenever you reach 10 things or 5 things, you're out. So it's just sort of, it's a way to learn about people too. And it's usually about, you know, bad or naughty things. Like never have I ever made out in a closet at someone else's house. Stuff like that.
Just make someone say they are secret.
Yeah, secrets or, it's kind of fun. And sometimes, you know, I've moved away from children's games, but that's a drinking game too. You drink every time you've done something. So, what kind of games did you want to play today then? A card game or?
Card game? We don't play it. We just call Chinese name called 斗地主. 地主. For 3 people. For 3.
Oh yeah, I like mahjong. I can play mahjong, yeah. That's great, because you know, my teacher taught me how to play, but I asked so many people here in Taiwan, can you play mahjong? And they're like, no. I can't play it. Yeah. It's strange because I wanted to buy a set of mahjong ties in China. I couldn't find one. I was in Qingdao. It seemed like a big enough city. I could go to a place somewhere and find it, and I couldn't find one.
A lot of places have it.
But just couldn't find it anywhere. And then in Taiwan, I just went to the first supermarket, and they had a whole wall of them, and I haven't found anyone in Taiwan who can play it. It was very strange.
Next time you come to Fujian, we will play it.
Okay. Yeah, next time you guys want to play mahjong, let me know. Do you guys bet money?
No, we
No?
just will play for
Oh yeah,
fun.
that's good. I've never bet money before, so don't know how well I do. But it's
We
fun.
play it on the computer.
Oh, on the computer?
It's a sign, it's a kind of game now.
Oh yeah. On the computer.
Download the computer and you can play it.
I think I should get a QQ because I'll be going to Harbin and they don't have Facebook, so.
Yeah, lot of people in China we use QQ. Facebook we can.
Yeah. Maybe I should get one.